Any idea how successful censorship is on TV? Don't know the answer? Successful, isn't it?
Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are. This is Captain Doc Skinner on board the Starship Pariah, which means outcasts. And this is the Doc. This is the Doc Force. I have been not on the air the past couple of days. I've been worn out. No sleep. Maybe 2 or 3 hours total, and just a lot of different things. And if you hear screaming in the background, that's the torture chamber going on right now. So if you hear any weird noises in the background, anyway, yeah, I just haven't been 100%. So, but here I am. I took an attempt at a nap. I think I got like 2 hours. Now I have that unfortunate groggy feeling. So, anywho, let's move on, shall we, over here and do early roll call. We got our boys at third phase are here. Good evening, boys. Valerie LeBeau, sorry. I am in the works. Connie Combs is here. Hello. Malia's here. If you guys don't know about Malia, you should check out her podcast. She actually had me on last week. It was really a lot of fun. Janice is here. Hello, Janice. Terry's here. Hello. And I'm sorry for the sniffles. Akasha Chris. Hello. All right. So, yeah, no guest, unfortunately, tonight. Spoke to Jim Goodall. He might be on next week. So let's hope for that. Get a couple guests on here and then get back on Patreon again, because yeah, I'm at the point where I was about to email everybody and just say, hey, if you want to cancel your Patreon right now because there hasn't been anything on in a couple weeks, I get it until I get another guest and you come back on. It's been slacking. So, but with the surgery and everything, it's been difficult. All right, this is going to be a one Dr. Pepper show. Let's see here. Dave Dennis is here from Australia. Welcome. Leah says, tons of fun. Thanks for coming on. Yes, it was a lot of fun. Missed you. Sorry. Hope you're doing well. So you've not been doing well. Yeah. You know, life's a bitch, ain't it? Everybody's saying hello to everybody. Third phase. Hello. I'll keep the Patreon. No worries. Well, thank you. And hopefully it'll get better. Just for some reason, you guys that have been with me forever, like Terry, I've been always able to get guests on and stuff. And it's just been difficult. There's been just excuses. Maybe they don't like me. I don't know, but it's been getting a little more difficult because I got all the best people on, trying to get new people. And anyway, let's see. Moving on. Let me get that up there. So tonight, how excited I was about Scotland. I was really, not saying we won't do it. Just how excited I was. I thought maybe everybody else has got the T-shirts or the books or the the documentary videos or something to sell. I got nothing. And so for some reason, and I know I might have seen it somewhere, and it just all of a sudden manifested in my head again, going, hey, this idea. And I'm sitting there thinking, I might actually have a claim to fame. But no, nope. It's not an original thought about Roslyn Chapel and the cubes and all that. Yep, 2006, this came out. Thomas J. Mitchell. And I was going to have him on. I was going to contact him and try to have him on, and then realized, it's really hard to find him. And I haven't found out if he's still alive because he's probably in his late 80s. And his son, who worked with him on sound and vibrations, and he was a musician. He just passed away a few years ago, I think at age 56, because that was going to be, if I can't get him, I was going to get his son, because him and his son spent, I think it was 27 years of research and investigation, revealing the science behind Roslyn's Chapel, the cubes, and the notes or frequencies. And so yeah, I just got the book, and no, I have not read it. I just got it yesterday, so haven't had a chance. But it turns out my theory, which now I wonder, even if it was my original thought, that it wasn't something that I may have seen somewhere on Ancient Aliens or something, and that's probably what happened. But I'll tell you, big deflate. I was thinking, finally, I've stumbled upon something, and it's going to take you all along with me to Scotland on the journey. Now you can go there, and they give you a tour on just that. So, but it turns out that Simon, his son, I'm sorry, it's not Simon, I apologize, Stuart Mitchell, he did just that. He went back and found the musical notes, and he made the music. So yeah, damn it. Let me show you what I'm looking at here. So it's right here. It's actually really pretty. Pulls on your strings, Rosslyn Stave. It should be Steve Angel, or no, Stave Angel. Yes, that is correct. I'm thinking Stuart. Stave Angel musical cipher came out in 2007, and it's real pretty. It sounds like church, of course, because it's a church music, but they spent 27 years going through and finding. I don't know how loud that is. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit. Now, YouTube, claim me, bro. Do it. I know you do it every freaking show. I don't monetize, so Mr. YouTube guy that is assigned to me, just go ahead, just give it to them. They're both dead, I think. So I don't know what that would mean. Anyway, so here are those symbols that I was talking about on those cubes. It was nice on my show, and what those symbols are cymatics. So showing the tone in a visual format, and it's a beautiful, beautiful science. And I'm so looking forward to having some time. What you'll see is the metal plate and the powder. I'm actually right here. If you look at this shows the note that was portrayed in one of the cubes in Roslyn's Chapel. So it was a visual visual display of these frequencies and musical notes that had angelic properties, I guess. I still want to go. And take the tour and learn more about it. I think it'd be a lot of fun. And still, anybody that wants to go, but it won't be till next 2023. So God, it's just amazing that there was that science. Now they show you here. Let me scroll past up here a little bit. You see these different notes done with the powder, but here we go. So you're probably wondering how were they able to see that? If they didn't have a machine with a speaker and the vibration plate and all that. Well, this is how they did it. And this is how they discovered what each of the visual elements of each note was. So they took those notes, which I guess they knew were, what's the word I'm looking for? I'm hearing screaming in the background. The little ones are freaking out. So the idea is that they're just sitting there going and they're on a drum skin, and it's creating these patterns. So they took those patterns and they put it in there. I think it's brilliant. It's a great way to record a song without the audio. You see the audio to create the audio yourself. So very, very cool. A real deflator though. So in this statue right here, you see this, right? So here's an angel right here, and it looks like he's holding a book, right? Many people, well, it looks like a book. We'll say that. When in fact, it turns out that Stave Angel was telling you about music. Isn't that freaking cool? So it was telling you notes. I don't know, maybe it's the music. It's just really making me somber. It's just, it's beautiful. I listened to it before I started the show. But anyway, I still would like to go. Anybody wants to go with, that'd be cool too. But Rosslyn Chapel by Thomas. Oh, let me get rid of this here. Well, actually, while I'm here, let me show you these images real quick. I wanted to show you this. See this right here? Unfortunately, it's really small when you click on it. It's a small image. But you've seen these in Windows. Well, it has been said that these windows weren't windows with glass originally, that these were able to create electricity, because this pattern is the same pattern of a metal device that's in all microwaves that produces more energy intensity. And these were on churches to supposedly, as ancient astronaut theorists believe, that, and actually, I think they do have an episode on this one, actually, that it could create power. And the church eventually change of power or something, and they're like, no, it's blasphemy and all that. So they took stained glass and filled all those openings. That's what I've heard. So let's see here. Let's go back to our chat room. We got some new people here. Everybody's saying hello to everybody else. Okay. Terry says, we are going to Scotland. We got a year to plan. Yes. And to save up. Everybody's saying hello to everybody else. Cool. Man, I'm just looking for that @ symbol, which means say a question. Steve, yeah, but like non-conspiracy subject matters, so you could have plenty. Oh, I do. It's just everybody's been busy, or it was COVID or something, one thing or another, but it used to be a lot easier. Now it's like pulling teeth. Let's see. That's the third phase. Blocks unlocks new energy. Wait, hold on. Could the blocks unlock new energy in regards to propulsion? Well, I don't know about propulsion because these are all on buildings. Oh my God, I'm hearing all this screaming in the background. It's really hard to concentrate. Little pups are just going at it. Could the blocks unlock new energy in regards to propulsion? Yeah. Well, definitely not for the church, unless they want the church to fly or go down. That'd be kind of wild, wouldn't it? But the design. Yes, the design. Yeah, if you go into any microwave and you tear it apart like an old one and say, you will find that shape, but in I think it's metal or iron. It's kind of, I think maybe it's magnetic. I have to go back and watch it again, but I just remember that was the reason why they put glass in those openings. You know, I wasn't there. But yeah, that's a good question. Could it create more energy for propulsion? Well, actually, third phase, your friend Alex could probably answer that. I know I can speak. I know I can. I've been doing it a while. I think. Anyway, yeah. So, yeah. No, this isn't like everybody knows this information, but people that deal in magnetic energy and then do experiments in laboratories, yeah, they know of this. And like I said, it's in every microwave. This object that's the shape of that window. And what I'll do is maybe over the weekend, if I can scrounge the time, I'll do some more research on just that alone, because that would be a fun hour episode. So yeah, I wanted to show you that. And the beautiful thing about Rosslyn Chapel is everything about it is coded messages and hidden mathematics and geometry. One of the most beautiful things that I've seen on video that I would love to just, I don't know if they let me put my hands on it, but it's the column. And is it this one? I think this is like that's not it. That's the Apprentice pillar. Yeah, that's it. But I think that's like a recreation, because that's not in the church. But I don't know. I just thought it was really nice. So, trip idea, not thrown out the window, but Nobel Peace Prize out the window. Oh well. Okay. Well, you guys are all talking to each other. What Malia says, there's more at Doc. I think you did have an original thought because you have an ancient spirit and have been here many times before. Chances are your spirit remembered. That's actually that's a good possibility, actually. Sorry for the I kind of snarled there. I had like an air bubble come through my nose, but yeah, no, that would make sense. So, living multiple lives and living through that and knowing that, and it being a past life memory. Absolutely. I could 100%, as the cousins and brothers would say, 100. They got me saying that. I say it all the time now because of them. All right. And then, I wanted to read something out of the book, but I haven't pre-read anything, so I wouldn't know what I would be getting into right off the bat. But I think I kind of gave you a basic idea. You heard some of the angelic music. But yeah, God, really, I was really thinking, gosh darn it, Skinner, you actually got something here. But I could have just gone to Scotland, go on tour, and learn more about it. Do you have a channel? Wait, what is this? Kasha Chris, do you have a channel or Twitter or on Twitter? Find me. I'd love to talk records. I actually, I don't twit. I am on Twitter, actually, on 2 Twitters. And they got I don't know. I'm not on there. I mean, when like there's a breaking news link to Twitter, I'll go on there for that, or UFO thing or something. But I don't hang there. So, but I broadcast there. And to be honest with you, I don't know. I got 2 Twitter channels, and I don't think I've seen one Twitter person in the chat. I've only had one Twitch person in the twat. One person in the twit and the twat. And so I thought a booty cat. I have to entertain myself. But yeah, it's there. I've got 3 Facebooks, 1 YouTube, 1 Twitch, 2 Twitter accounts, and Facebook and YouTube. It's where it's at. And then I also have my Patreon page, Doc Skinner at patreon.com. Yeah. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Hello, everybody. Yeah. I think tonight's a hello, everybody else. I'm just going to skip a bunch, trying to avoid. Yeah. Okay. There's one. The Christ bloodline, if so many esoteric secrets are recoded within so many locations in Scotland, England, and France. Yes, there's so many. There's so many. And then just the study of sound. And what they only saw was sound in a two-dimensional visual. I think it would be now I'm going to be like second guessing myself. I'm like, I think it'd be a really great idea if we do this, and it'd be like great, and then it's probably already out. But I think it'd be kind of cool to create, if it's not already out, all the frequencies in a 3D animated visual form. So even better, something like that in VR goggles, so you can walk around the shape of the sound. And what if you do that with your favorite songs too? I don't know. It probably is already out there, so Google it. I'm sure you'll find it. All right. Moving right along. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me today. I know it's kind of a melancholy evening here, but Mike Johnson says hello, so I feel a little better. Hello, Mike. How are you? Comment, like Doug, you'll find me there. Awesome. Boy, yeah, this comment or chat room is the most talked to each other. Here's one for me. Hi, Elise. Good evening. Okay. All right. Enough of that. I'm gonna go back, and I was gonna mention one other part. And those dogs are just, I'm hearing them screaming and fighting and playing, and I can't do nothing about it. There's just nothing I can do, and all it's doing is distracting me. Gosh. Maybe I need some chloroform. I'm feeling sassy tonight. What can I say? Let's see. Oh, thank you, Jamie. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'm here. You did an awesome job on T-Palm's narration. Oh, yes. Yeah. And I'll be honest with you guys. I actually told the boys this. I said, if you guys just want me just to narrate, I'll just do that. I'll just stop everything else. I'll just do that because I truly love narrating. I mentioned on earlier months ago that I wanted to start doing audiobooks, and the emergency surgery and all that stuff, everything, timetables, it didn't work yet. So maybe I'll get back into it before, the day that my voice goes. So I'm gonna probably try to do that for some jingle cash, just a little bit. It's not much, but every little bit counts. But yeah, please go to Third Phase of Moon on YouTube, hit subscribe, like on the videos because they're badass. Blake and Brent Cousins have been doing it for over 10 years, I think. They could probably give me a more accurate number, but they have, they've done the gamut. They've written the book, and being on the team is pretty badass. And so when they finally said, would you like to narrate? Because I've been on the show as a panelist, researcher, blah, 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 blah. But narrating is where it's at in my book. So anybody out there that would like a narrator to read their book or do a show intro or anything like that, hit me up. I'm not too expensive. But yeah, I gotta make a couple bucks. So yeah, I'd love to do it. Or hey, those videos where you can pay to have a celebrity wish somebody a happy birthday for you, or they could, private message. I'll do that. I have no problem with that whatsoever. I will sell out. Right at this point in my life, I will sell Renee's here. Hello, Renee. Edward Sosa, namaste. You just need CBD or a fat joint, homie. Va loco forever. I love you, man. Thank you very much. Kind words. Um, yeah, thanks, guys. No, seriously, I could just roll out of bed, get in front of this thing, and I can read you a story about anything you would like to hear. Do it in character voices and add sound effects and fun stuff like that. Because I like telling stories. Now I don't want to do any manuals. I've done that shit. It sucks. You got to say big words, especially when it's for some crazy machine in a factory somewhere, and you're talking about dilly who's and Billy Boggins and just weird shit, and you got to make it sound like you're a PhD in that stuff. That shit's hard. I don't want to do it. Bring me some stories or a good documentary. Yeah. I mean, I've always been told you got to do that. I mean, I was in radio for a long time, and I just like telling a story in so many ways. So anyway, yeah. Thank you very. Oh shoot, I left that up way too long. I'm sorry. That was kind of egotistical. Thanks, Mike. Doc, you could do voiceover for kid cartoons and movies. I used to do cartoon character voices when I was working for Disney. I didn't do Disney characters or anything like that. It was a guy that was working at Disney. He was going to start a brand new show, cartoon show that was kind of like Pinky and the Brain. It was two mice, but they lived in a house, and it's fenced in yard and everything. And there's a cat that is named Fido, and he's treated like a dog. And so the two mice, you have the Pinky character, but it wasn't like I said, this came out before Pinky and the Brain. Well, it didn't even come out. It never got made because the guy broke his hip and he was out for like 6 months, and then Pinky and the Brain showed up on TV. I was like, dude, is that the show I was supposed to be on? Which it wasn't, but it was just similar. So how I got the part was that I had the ability. I don't know if I can still do it anymore. I'm not going to try it tonight on live or anything, but yeah, live. Fido, hold on, where is it? Fido the cat. Yeah, that's the name. I remember specifically that was the name. So the concept of the cat and mouse was that we would manipulate the cat into thinking we were trying to be its best friend and try to help it out by getting this dog collar off him on every episode. And every episode, it was some weird diabolical way to torture the cat in the process of making him think, oh, it's all good. We'll get this thing off this time, I promise. And so that was the psycho mouse, or the evil mouse. My mouse character was a character that every time he stumbled, he bumped his head. It was like Aladdin, the genie in Aladdin, Rob Williams. It's like it was a constantly different character. Oh my God, oh my God. I just would be going to different things. And like I said, I'm not going to do it because I heard myself, I just pinched wrong. I could audioly morph character voices where it was just flawless. And that's what got me the gig, because he gave me a script and he goes, what kind of characters can you do? So I read not the whole script, but the page he gave me, and I read it nonstop. I mean, very fluid in character and everything. But then my voice would go from really low to like this. I mean, slowly and gradually. It was really good at it. And so that was the concept. Every time he got bunked on the head, boom, he became another personality. He was like a schizophrenic mouse. And so I had that goal, and that was in the 90s, back when I was working at Disney. So yeah, I love doing voice work. So enough of that. Back to Rosslyn's Chapel. I'm so sorry. I'm a mess. All right. Is there any other stuff in here I wanted to show you? Oh, here's a close-up of what one of these cubes look like that are on the interior of Roslyn's Chapel. And I was just real. I was like, well, I couldn't find the photos at first. But after doing research, boom, all of the stones pop up, all the drawings of them and whatnot. But it's just fascinating. This is what they look like they're just cubes. And for the longest time, it was a mystery. They knew it was a code. But for some reason, we had the technology to understand putting sand on a drum skin and playing notes or singing notes, and it would create these images and incorporate that into the church to where it is a choir, not a symphony, but a long musical show of choir. And if you can listen to the music, it's really beautiful. And then they'll show you how they figured it out with cymatics, which I really let me pull up his name. It's I think it's Simon. I'm pretty sure it's Simon. So cymatics. Whoops. Oh my gosh. You would think I had my animals on a stretching rack right now and electrocuting them. All the noises they're making is just. They're lucky they're so freaking cute. All right, so cymatics. Here it is. Nigel Stanford. Now, if you don't know who he is, this guy's brilliant. He incorporates music with visual art through cymatics, the science of sound. Check this out. A tube. This is the full one. I can't show the full one because I'll get in a lot of trouble. But he uses this to make the notes. See, just like we saw in Roslyn's Chapel. Isn't that beautiful? Now I'm going to have to, unfortunately, I have to mute it. But you can do it with water. And then what he does here, he's got all of these different like science experiments. And this is multiples of him playing the instruments. And I love this shot because look at this. This is a camera shot. I'm pretty sure those are doubles behind them because they're blurred out a little bit. But if not, that would have been a cool auto camera. So anyway, it goes on, and what he does is he shows you the basics. Then he shows you liquid. Check this out. I'll bring up a little bit. I'm going to make sounds over this so that it messes with the algorithms at YouTube. Oh, yeah. I'm going to happily get my claim tonight from the tube of you. Check this out. Look at that. Isn't that just freaking awesome? That's science, folks. That's not special effects. That's not CGI. That is real, and you can do that too. And I think I might. This is brilliant. Check this out. Yeah, dude. So he's from France, and I think that this is who I was thinking of having join us on our tour, where we might have to take a detour to France, or flying to Scotland, and maybe do a demonstration of this so that everybody could see. Maybe you could take the notes like from the chapel and do something. But anyway, going through, get to the other cool experiments coming up. Oh, this is beautiful. Look at that. Just gorgeous. All right. I'm looking for the fire. Yeah, yes. You can make fire musical? Yes, you can, ladies and gentlemen. Let me show you. You take where is it going? Here we go. You take a tube, drill holes in it, in a row, and you pump it with gas, not like gasoline, but like for your grill. You pump that through there. See, he's got a cap on one end. The other end is connected to a speaker. So the pulses of the music in the tube force the flames through the holes in the wave pattern of those notes. It's just freaking cool. And so he even takes it further, as you see in the background here. So each note, isn't that just beautiful? So I want to do that. And I want to do what he's going to do next, which I have to skip. But if you all know what that is, that's a Tesla coil. So he turns it on, and this gets awesome. All right. And that's all real. None of this is special effects or anything. Come on. Where is it? Yeah. I don't want to do that too. I think that'd be a lot of fun. Walking around with electricity running all over you. So anyway, that's Cymatics. Please check out his video, Cymatics of Science versus Music, Nigel Stanford. And I would like to get him on the show. I have spoken with him before, so he's not untouchable. It's just trying to locate that number because it was from 3 years ago when I was doing Disclosure Con. I was going to try to have him be my musical performance at the end of the event. And maybe, have him speak at the event as well. So he was really excited, but no, it wasn't actually, it was 2 years. It was when the COVID happened, because that's what he said. He couldn't make it because of that. But yeah, if you think that's cool, I'm going to try to get him on the show, and then you guys can ask him all the questions you have. All right, we're going to go back over to the chat room real quick. Doc, you had me rolling on the ground with them deep fake videos, homie. Tonight we take over the world. If it was only that easy. If it was only that easy. A man alone in the world. He is about to take it over. Then he met a little puppy. And his heart melted. Yeah, those fake videos, those are fun. And you know what's so crazy about my fake videos? And I have them. They're the face swap videos. There you are. When COVID started, I got that app, and it shows you how many downloads it had. Only like 300-400 downloads around the world. And so I'd make these videos of me in like big blockbuster films as the main star or the action hero or the cartoon or whatever. And you could do them in like 30 seconds. And so I'd make a bunch of them and I'd just post them. And I had purchased the full app, so there was no watermark saying face swap on it, right? And so I'm posting, and people are just assuming that I'm like freaking George Lucas and I'm slapping that shit together during COVID at home. It must take hours. Can you make one for me? And so I made some for people, but I made it for free. I wasn't going to charge them. But yeah, those are fun. So if you see my face on what is another famous celebrity, to face swap. There you go. Fascinating. Yes, it is fascinating. And I really want to get him on. I just do. One, he was just very polite in our communications. I mean, he was just a gentleman, and I would love to. But I just wondering, maybe does he speak English? Is it just French? I didn't think about that, because they translate on the interwebs. It translates for you. So I never thought about that. Maybe anyway. But I'm going to try. I want to get him on, and then maybe I can play the full video, because I'll have his full blown permission to play it all, and all that stuff, even though I don't monetize. They're also freaking cute. Oh yes, the puppies. Yeah. God damn it. They weren't so damn cute. Whoa, yeah, right. Cool video. Trying not to get into conversations. What if someone played the sounds from Skinwalker Ranch? Maybe a wormhole can open. Yes. It'd be cool if you go out there and it made sounds and you saw a portal open, but you recorded those sounds, and then you could play them back and open up the portal yourself. There you go. I've been to Roslyn's Castle. It's a fabulous experience. It's filled with so much lore and mystery and history and intrigue. Yeah, I just want to, if it's not Scottish, it's crap. I just want to go to Scotland, and I want to go to an Irish pub and have me a pint of something, just so I can say I did it. Might even have a good time with all of you. But the beer's warm, isn't it? I forgot about that. Not drinking for a long time, and then all of a sudden go back to a pint of good, like Guinness or something, and it's warm. I forgot all about that. Well, maybe I'll have one at the hotel or the castle or the hotel, wherever we stay. we'll get a 6-pack and we'll put it in the fridge for a while. And then I'll be good about it. This is my 50th. I should get what I want on that, right? All right. Oh, God damn it. What did I tell you? What did I tell you guys? Twitch, the only one. I know. This is look, I get it. I get the spammers because they're trying to make their buck. I get it. So look, I'm letting you sit here. Want to become famous? Buy followers, primes, and viewers on mountainviewers.com. The only time I've ever paid for views was 2 times on TikTok because I had really big guests on and I wanted to promote it. That's it. It just makes me feel buying your followers. And I know it's part of the entertainment industry, believe it or not. I'm good. Thank you. I appreciate you. I tend to go as whatever. Yes. Thank you very much. Oh, you guys are talking to each other. Let me skip that. This is really cool, Doc. I know. Yes. I would be truly excited because then I want to talk to him about this, which I guarantee you he probably knows everything, if not more about, because of this. And so I'm looking forward to the possibility. Lisa V says, actually, I'm over here instead. Oh, because you said you were here somewhere else earlier than then. Yeah. And then said, that's awesome. Yay. Nice picture, Lisa. Yes, it is cool. And that would be a 2-hour show. I would definitely, maybe even, however long you'd want to talk, but I would push for a 2-hour show on that. 1, to listen to some of the music and see the videos, and 2, talk to him about Rosslyn Chapel, what brought him in on it. Did he work with Stuart Mitchell, Thomas Mitchell's son, the musician that did that music we heard earlier, which we'll go back to. So we went over that. Now, here's Roslyn's Chapel. And I'm going to just kind of skip through, even though I'm pretty sure there's really good music playing. Let's see. Yeah. So these are the notes you're hearing that are in Roslyn's Chapel. They went through everything. They deciphered it. And this is what they came out with, is what you're hearing right now. Oh man, it's really, I'm sorry. It's really, look, see, visual tones. It's just crazy. But something about this is just grabbing me tonight. I have a feeling if I go here, I'm probably going to cry. Straight up honesty. Because I hear it sounds really good in there too, for people that like go in and sing a couple notes. So we got some more comments here. Awesome. Yes, it is. And I am only jibber jabbering so that it covers up the sound and the algorithms. Gotta run, but I'm going to check this topic out. Would be great guest. Cool. Yes, it would be. It'd be a lot of fun. Cymantics. Yes. Cymantics. Oh, yeah, no N. There's no N in there. Cymatics. Did I say mantics? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. But yeah, it's cymatics, the science versus music. You can just YouTube it and it'll pull it up for you. And it'll have a picture of the speaker with the bubbles in it. So check that. Here it is. There it is. That is one of the things I'm really excited to see. The apprentice's pillar. And it is said to have coding in it. Now, I probably have already figured it out, and they'll probably tell us on the tour. I don't know the answers though yet, but I'm intrigued by it, and I really just want to feel it. It's got so much texture and design to it, and I can't remember if it's stone or marble. Anyway, another thing, There you go. Can you share the puppy video? Actually, I can. Third phase of moon. So a lot of you have been asking. I know we're just going back and forth in and out of the lane tonight, but have you ever known my show to be straightforward? Because you just don't know. That's what makes it, I guess, exciting. So yeah, can you share the puppy video? And that is the Cousins Brothers from Third Phase of Moon requesting this. So do this. If you go on YouTube to A Bichon, I don't know how to spell it. It's Bichon, Bichon World. Bam. That's a new channel with the premiere video done by the Cousins Brothers in their last visit here. And so we're going to watch it right now because it's my video. We can do that. These are my babies. Everybody's always asking. Now you see how they're all looking in the same direction? Behind the camera, you got the Cousins Brothers hooping and hollering, whistling, and come on, just do it all. It was the first time I've worked or seen filming animals in action, and it was a lot of fun. Of course, the dogs, they're all looking at them, but they're like, these guys are nuts. We're just woo, just jumping around. I wish I next time we film a video with them, I'm gonna film them filming the dogs because it was awesome. It was awesome. But they did this whole video. They're like, hey doc, you know, oh god, yeah, you probably all still have that safety pin. Yeah, I fixed it, don't worry. Yeah, these are my babies. Romeo, Aspen, Princess, Duchess, now Miracle. Don't name the babies before you give them to their homes because you can't get rid of them after that. But he's a miracle. Yep, Bichon. Hey, Bichon World YouTube. I think I have 3 or 4 people here. I have 11 subscribers. Hey, got to start somewhere. So if you guys, want to check that out again or show somebody, share it by the water cooler, be my guest. I would say I'm clear to go on that channel, but be honest with you, I think it was like a couple of hours after I uploaded it, I got a letter saying that my channel had been taken down due to violations. And they gave me a link where I could say, yay or nay. And I actually did it. I went, no. And, it was down, they gave me the letter saying taken down. And I showed it to the Cousins Brothers and they're like, damn, you weren't kidding about the shadow banning. This is a puppy video. But I got it back on, the same day. And it's just sitting there waiting for you to come visit. There'll be more videos. They did it when they did that video and uploaded it. It was right before my surgery, so I haven't been able to do one myself. But you know what? They're here, so we might make another one. Who knows? We might make a music video or a film. Who knows? Back to the ones that love. Over here to. What is it? What like what Dave? Okay, they knew. I can't read that. Aka and I tried. Time to get on the Sparan and kilt. Oi, aye. So like Scottish. You're in Australia. I thought you were doing some Australian stuff for I don't know. Because I was thinking Auk New Zealand. I don't know why I was putting that together. Because you're in Australia. So, whew, man, I'm having trouble with my words today. Have you noticed that? Yeah, fucking stroke flashbacks. And that's not just the funny saying. I mean, I probably am because I'm having issues with words today. Time to get your spurring. I can't do it. I used to do, like I said, I used to do characters, but since the stroke, now I can't get it the throat everywhere I need it to be to make those certain voices. But anyway, the music from the heavens, that it is, boys. That it is. It's just I'll play it for you guys later, or I'll send you guys a link. Or actually, here I'll just tell you right here. Go to well, wait, let me show you. I see it, but you don't see it. Roslyn's Chapel, Music of the Cubes, but don't here, not this one. Go to the actual man that made it. Here we go. Stuart Mitchell Music. Why is this not subscribed? Oh, well, he's passed away, so there's not going to be any updates or anything, but there's good stuff there. And you'll learn something. Now, here is the actual website, the Rosslyn Mo A, and I don't think it's still around. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, because he passed away. I think his father passed away too, because unless he being in his late 90s, which is possible. But yeah, his website is down, the thomasjmitchell.com, and it's selling for like $2,800. And the Rosslyn Moe, is that how you say it? Moe, with no T's, you can't hear it. Is going for 69. So heartbreaking. And it sucks because I'm just discovering all this, and I have the ability to interview these people and learn stuff and share with all you guys. And I feel like, dude, I'm so late on the boat on this one. And but it's still very interesting. It's still something I want to go do in Scotland, take y'all with me. But if you get a chance, it is on Amazon. And here's the crazy thing. I talked about this concept on my show. And literally the next day I was on Amazon and I was doing my wishful thinking shopping, and no shit, this thing popped up. And I'm like, no freaking shit, really? And then I looked in a date. I was like, 2006. What? But yeah, he's in Europe, or he was. Where's he based out of? Anyway, he was based in Europe, and it would have been awesome to have him come along and join us. So anyway, I am falling way behind here on this. Let's get rid of this because I gave you that. Edward says, Fams, my stepbrother went to the church and said that there's a corner of the church that one can feel the vortex of power. Yes. And I also heard there was that you could go to a corner of the church and you could just talk like this really, really, really quietly. And they can hear you on the other side of the church because it goes up into the curvature of the cathedral ceilings, and it just carries the sound. Anyway, so interesting to me, and I just wanted to share it with you guys tonight. Yes, the puppies are cute, Lisa. They are just so damn cute. It's annoying sometimes. If I hadn't gotten my two boys, I would have gotten one. Oh, pup. Yes. Oh, you have the babies that you were meant to be with. So that's good. That's good. Beyond over it with all these violations and nonsense. I know. Whatever. I mean, you all know I don't make money here. I don't. All my other friends, they do. They make money, YouTube and all. And I have received a couple super chats, but you have to get up to $200 before they'll release that to you. So that money's been sitting there for months. And I haven't been paid. I've only been paid once in 10 years from YouTube. And it was for like $230. And that was a couple years ago, right before COVID. So yeah, if you want to support what I do, you can go to my Patreon page and become a subscriber. And you get, if you stay all year, you get 4 great gifts. You get a sticker, t-shirt, mug, a hoodie, and then the next year will be cooler stuff, maybe a jacket or something, but we'll figure it out. So it's a little way to say thank you. And when I have guests, big guests on, we'll do an hour here, and then we'll take it over to Patreon for the Patreon subscribers only. So they get to hear the cool nitty gritty uncensored stuff. And it's pretty cool because, yeah, it's uncensored. I know YouTube doesn't like that word. I'm a rebel. What can I say? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Do I need a Dr. Pepper? Well, remember, folks, I said this would be a 1 Dr. Pepper show, and I'm like almost 3/4 in. 3/4 in now. Got 1/4 left. 4 minutes down to the kickoff. Well, down to the buzzers is what I should have said. Wow, for all the content you put out, they don't pay you? That's absurd. Can you guys understand why I have this issue where I just don't feel like certain people like me? So, now I have said it, and I'll say it again right to the camera. Mr. YouTube handler, the one that's been assigned to my channel, video call me, Zoom. If you want to come out, you come stay at my place. I'll take you to lunch. We can sit down and talk. I'll put you on the little plane, send you back at the end, but I'll answer any questions you want. Stop being a dick. There. That's what I'm going to say. Watch channel will be gone tomorrow. But that just proves my point. I'll be a martyr. They just don't ever threaten Zuckerberg like I did. I mean, fucking life turned upside down. He's such a prick. He looks like a walking bleached zit. Like you just want to pop his head. Get all that infection out of there, Sonny. How would you know? Oh, I don't like him. I will tell you though, if we ever came walking past each other, which probably wouldn't happen because of the security, but man, I'd wave my finger at him. All right, let's see here. Yes, it's crazy, isn't it? Life is crazy. Life's crazy, but you know what's crazy? We've already gone through an hour. Yep, we've already gone through an hour, and I'm going to try to get some more rest so I can be a little more lively. I just haven't been 100%, running on fumes. Hence the lessened of energy on tonight's show, and the audio dyslexia in my verbiage tonight, which has been just horrendous. And I really hope I'm not having another stroke because fuck, not today. So anyway, so we're gonna end it. Oh my god, that was just so funny when that happened, because then I got hit with it just for making a comment on the post about Zuck. Haha. What I said, I wasn't even bad. I know. He's a pussy. Everything upsets him. If it's not what he thinks, then oh my god, he's bad. Get the hell out of here, buddy. It's my Friday. I'm gonna try to recuperate, get everything back in line, get my alignment going. Everything will be good. So I can't even do my good George Bush impression anymore. I gotta go out on a boat somewhere on an island by myself and just go schizophrenic and let all the characters fly out. Let them breathe once again. Until then, let's see. Oh yes, we do have to do that. We do have to do this. I will be back in theory, Lord willing, on Monday, and then same scenario for Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and hopefully we'll have Jim Goodall on. We'll talk Area 51. How about that? I'm just making this up as I go along, but we'll do that because he wants to come back on, and I want him to come back on because I love Jim Goodall. He's my boy. and we're going to jibber jabber. And then let's see. So yeah, I think that's about it. I think, well, wait, was there something else you guys said? Everybody's saying goodnight. Hold on. You can't leave until the video's over. Paradigm shift in Northern California has been here. Thanks to God, Doc, good to see you. I think right now I'm going to play my new ending, which those that know, you should stand if you do. And I'll see you all on Monday. I hope you all have a great week. And remember, as long as we all lift each other up, we will all rise together. I'm Captain Doc Skinner on board the Starship Pariah, and this is the Doc Force. Good night, everybody. Remember, take your hat off.